Good morning, 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 good morning. Rise and shine this morning. Rise and shine this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Rise and shine this morning. The internet is not working in my favor this morning, so I don't know what's transpiring this morning. Good morning, good morning. Just let me know you're on this morning. Just let me know you're on. I don't have access to Facebook on my computer this morning, so we're just winging it this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning, Kaz. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is March 12th, 2026. Today is a special session. Today, good morning, Joanne. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Today is a special session this morning. The focus. Good morning, Stephanie. Good morning, good morning. Good morning. Today is a special session on the shifting of water. I know this sounds interesting. How do you do that? How are you going to do this? How are you going to do this? Shifting of water. Well, every year in certain cultures, they celebrate a particular element. And today, and this year is 2026, and the element to celebrate or to acknowledge is water. Water, 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 water. Water symbolizes life, purification, emotional depth, transformation, spiritual renewal, and is recognized as spiritual renewal across traditions and cultures. In this shift, water as acknowledged by Tagara belief system of the Tagara people of Burkina Faso, West Africa, water governs emotions, intuition, and healing, and is often associated with cleansing and purification. Water, the element of water. Water exists in three states. It is very fluid, it can be liquid, it can be ice, and it can be gas or vapor. The property is crucial for various natural processes, including weather patterns and the water cycle. For those who were in the New York area last night around 12 o'clock, the sky opened up and water was everywhere. It was like monsoon when I looked out the window last night. Water has a strong heating capacity. Good morning, my brother. Good morning. Water has a strong heating capacity. And water is universal solvent because it can dissolve more substances than any other liquid. This property is due to its polar nature, which allows it to interact with various ions and molecules. The characteristics of water highlights the importance of water in both the environmental and biological context, making it essential for life on Earth. Y'all heard me. Water makes things essential for life on Earth. The majority of the Earth is covered in water. We are 70% of water. Water is cleansing. Water is nourishing. Water is what we need. Water is what we need. So this morning, on this day, we're celebrating the element of water. In this shift, water. In this shift, water. In this shift, water. For whatever we lose, like you or me, it is always ourselves we find in the sea. Cry, forgive, learn, move on. Let your tears water the seeds of your future happiness. In this shift, water. Don't be ashamed to weep. 'Tis right to grieve. Tears are only water. And flowers, trees, and fruit cannot grow without water. But there must be sunlight also. A wounded heart will heal in time. When it does, the memory of our lost ones is sealed inside to comfort us. In this shift, water. Water does not resist. Water flows. When you plunge your hand into it, all you feel is a caress. Water is not a solid wall. It will not stop you, but water always goes where it wants to go, and nothing in the end can stand against it. Water is vital. Water flows. Water is fluid. Water goes anywhere water wants to go. Good morning, Roseanne. Good morning. Good morning, Rocky. Good morning. Hope you're not driving this morning. Water goes where water goes. Water is patient. Dripping water wears away a stone. Remember that, my child. Remember you are half water. If you can't go through an obstacle, go around it. Water does. Water is patient. I gotta read that again. Water is patient. Dripping water wears away a stone. Remember that, my child. Remember you are half water. If you can't go through an obstacle, go around it. Water does. Anger is like flowing water. There's nothing wrong with it as long as you let it flow. Hate is like stagnant water. Anger that you denied yourself the freedom to feel, the freedom to flow. Water that you gathered in one place and left to forget. In this shift, water, stagnant water becomes dirty, stinky, disease-ridden, poisonous, deadly. That is your hate. Unflowing water travels like paper boats of forgiveness. Allow yourself to feel. Allow your waters to flow with all the paper boats of forgiveness. Be human. Water. What? Yes, absolutely, Fred. Absolutely, 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 absolutely. Water will find a place and make its presence known. Absolutely. Eventually, all things merge into one. A river runs through it. The river was cut by the world's great flood and runs over rocks from the basement of time. Some of the rocks are timeless raindrops. Under the rocks are words, and some of the words are theirs. Have you learned the secret from the river? That there is no such thing as time? That the river is everywhere at the same time, at the source and at the mouth and at the waterfall, at the ferry, at the current, in the ocean, in the mountains. Everywhere that is present only exists for it, not the shadow of the past nor the shadow of the future. Water, water everywhere. Water, water is here to stay. It is like in this shift water. It is life, I think, to watch the water. A person can learn so many things. Absolutely. Take me to the water. Take me, we sing it every first, for those who have baptism, every first Sunday or every second Sunday, we sing, take me to the water. Take me to the water. Take me to the water to be baptized. Take me to the water. And for those who believe in immersion, that's part of the process. That's part. Take us to the water. Human nature is like water. It takes the shape of its container. Human nature is like water. It takes the shape of its container. They both listened silently to the water, which to them was not just water, but the voice of life, the voice of being, the voice of perpetual becoming. In this shift, water, until justice rose down like water and righteous like a mighty stream. In this shift, water. In one drop of water are found all the secrets of all the oceans. In one aspect of you are found all the aspects of existence. In one drop of water are found all the secrets of all the oceans. In one aspect of you, you are found in all the aspects of existence. In this shift, we're talking about water. Every part of the animal kingdom seeks and strives to find water. Absolutely, absolutely. Water is essential. Water is the gift. Water sustains us. Water is the gift of life. Water is the gift of life. Ocean makes me feel small and it makes me put my whole life into perspective. It humbles you and makes you feel almost like you've been baptized. I feel born again when I get out of the ocean. I feel born again when I get out of the ocean. Makes me feel small. It makes me put my whole life into perspective. It humbles you. It makes you feel almost like you've been baptized. I feel born again when I get out of the ocean. The ocean is the best place, of course. It was a feeling of freedom like no other, and yet a feeling of communion with all the other places and creatures the water touched. Water. In this shift, water, the appreciation of water will always be like water. Always be like water. Float in the times of pain, or dance like the waves along the wind which touches its surface. Always be like water. Float in the times of pain, or dance like the waves along the wind which touches its surface. In this shift, water. Water is something we loved, something we respected. We understood its beauties and its dangers. we talked about swimming as if it were a way of life. Life in us is like the water in the river. Life in us is like the water in the river. In this shift, water. The sea is a desert of waves, a wilderness of water. Langston Hughes. The sea is a desert of waves and a wilderness of water. Langston Hughes. You never really know what's coming, a small wave or maybe a big one. All you can really do is hope that when it comes, you can surf over it instead of drown in its monstrosity. You never really know what's coming, a small wave or maybe a big one. All you can really do is hope when it comes. You can surf over instead of drown in this monstrosity. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, 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 yes. Love and work are to people what water and sunshine are to plants. Love and work are to people what water and sunshine are to plants. Be fluid like water. I got him in here somewhere, Lamont. I got him in there somewhere. My dear, we are all made of water. It's okay to rage. Sometimes it's okay to rest and to recede. We're all made of water. It's okay to rage. Sometimes it's okay to rest and to recede. When you sit in silence long enough, you learn that silence has motion. It glides over you without shape or form, exactly like water. Its color is silver, and silence has a sound you hear only after hours of waiting in it. The sound is soft, like like flute notes rising up, like words of glass speaking. Then there comes a point when you must shatter the blindness of its words, the blindness of its light. Water seeks its own level. Look at them. The rivers, the Tigris, the Euphrates, the Mississippi, the Amazon, the Yangtze, the world's great rivers, and every one of them finds its way to the ocean. All rivers find their way to the ocean water. All rivers find their way to open waters. All rivers find their way to open waters. Water is the most perfect traveler because when it travels, it becomes the path itself. Yes, absolutely, Kaz. Absolutely. It is a pipeline to the water. It is a pipeline to the ancestors, particularly the ocean. The ocean, yes, absolutely. Do not feel sad for your tears as rocks never regret the waterfalls. Water belongs to us all. Nature does not make the sum one person's property, nor air nor water, cool and clear. Empty your mind. Be formless, shapeless like water. Be water, my friend. Be water. Water is sufficient. The water spirit moves over water. Water is the driving force in nature. Where the water do agree, it's quite wonderful the relief they give. Be like water, making its way through cracks. Do not be assertive, but adjust to the object. You shall find a way around or through it. If nothing within you stays rigid, outward things will disclose themselves. Empty your mind, be formless, shapeless like water. If you put water in a cup, it becomes a cup. If you put water into a bottle, it becomes a bottle. If you put water in a teapot, it becomes a teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash. Be water, my friend, Bruce Lee. Be water, my friend, Bruce Lee. Be water, my friend, Bruce Lee. You will love the ocean. It makes you feel so. I don't know, small, but not in a bad way. Small because you realize you're a part of something bigger. You will love the ocean. It makes you feel so, I don't know, small, but not in a bad way. Small because you realize you're a part of something bigger. Yes, fluid. Be fluid in your life. Be fluid in your situation. Be fluid like water. Water is a great teacher. Water is a great teacher. Plant your seeds and keep watering them every day. Soon they will grow. There is no water in oxygen, no water in hydrogen. It comes bubbling fresh from the imagination of a living God, rushing from under the great white throne of the glacier. The very thought of a grass makes one grasp at the elemental joy no metaphysician can analyze. Water itself that dances and sings. The wonderful thirst, symbol and picture of that drought for which the woman of Samaria made her prayer to Jesus. This lovely thing itself, whose very wetness is the delight of every inch of the human body in its embrace. This thing which, if I might, I would have running through my room, yeah, babbling all along my table. This water in its own self, its own truth, and therein a truth of the divine. Water. Water, where the waters do agree, is quite wonderful, the relief they give. Water. Water, 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 water. In this shift, today's thing is about water and how it flows. We honor, or I honor, or in this group, or in this thing, we honor the element of water. We certainly didn't create it. We certainly did not create water. Water is. Water was here before us, and water will be here after us. This year is a water year. Take some time and drink a glass of water. Take some time, drink a glass of water. Yeah, take some time and drink a glass of water. Let it refresh you. Let it feed you. Let it use it to clear skin, to clear your organs, to clear and heal your liver. Water. It's as simple as that. Water. Well, if this message meant anything to you, click like and share to social media platforms. If this message didn't happen to hit home, click like and share anyway to social media platforms and enjoy the gift of water and share this message about water. Thank you for joining me this morning. I'd like to thank my team. We're in a situation, but we had to make through, we had to make past. The internet is not very favorable this morning, but that's okay too. We're on. They said, lights, camera, action. Right, team? Lights, camera, action. I'd like to thank all my team members. I'd like to thank my editors. I'd like to thank my stylists. I'd like to thank the ones who picked out the glasses this morning. I'd like to thank my crew, my editing, and my promotional crew, my publicist. I know you're not supposed to talk about your publicist, but rinse and carry on. Carry away. Rinse and carry on. Rinse and carry on. Absolutely. Carry away, carry on, carry forward, rinse away. And so take care. God bless. See you next week. And hold on to water. Hold on to the element of water. Appreciate the element of water. It's cleansing. It's clarifying. It brings clarification. It brings renewal. It brings reconciliation. Yes, absolutely. The show must go on. Absolutely, Stephanie. The show must go on. The show must go on. We can't wait for the internet. I still see the circle on Facebook. I usually put up stuff on Facebook. I still see the circle. But we're here, and I thank you all. Take care. God bless. I did my contribution to water this year. I did my contribution to water. Thank you. They say thank you. They say thank you. They have been taking care of Dr. Michael. They have been taking care of Dr. Michael. Water, 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 water everywhere. Water, water. And those who live by water, and those who live by bodies of water, take a walk along the body of water and watch it. Just watch it. Just watch water. Water's water. Water stays water. Take care. God bless. See you next week.